Okay, so this is the second vlog. I'm gonna answer a few questions that you guys had and try to have something to talk about because I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing daily videos anymore. I'll see how it goes for the first few days just because I'm gonna run out of things to talk about all the time, just like today. The weekend so far, it's been pretty chill. It's just like I thought I would still have to do schooling and my trade and all that, which I haven't started either, but I thought I would have to do that during the weekend, but it's just like a regular weekend. I can just do whatever with the restrictions that they give us, which is not very much. Like, we can't really leave campus unless you have a weekend pass, but I kind of live like 3.5 hours away from here, so I'm not going to be going very often. Maybe once a month up there, unless someone else will come get me because my grandma can't come get me all the time. I've been working out for the past 2 days. I've been trying to stay motivated. It's not very much, but I started out on like the treadmill for the first hour, going on an incline at a fast walk pace, I guess. I could tell you the numbers and all that, but that probably wouldn't make too much sense to you guys. I lifted a few weights for the second hour, but then I went to the multi-purpose room after that and watched a movie with some people that I didn't know, but they're pretty cool. Played some pool with them after that and just hung out. Went and played my nerd games like Pokemon Go so I can get some more exercise, walk around campus and catch Pokemans. Judge me, whatever, YOLO. I guess that's pretty weird. Let's move on. Let's see. A few of the questions, that all the questions, because I got to them because there wasn't that many, like I asked you guys to do, so I'm not going to have a very long video like I wanted. But I guess it's just the first one that I told you guys to ask questions and topics about what you guys didn't do either. How big is the center? I'd say it's about as big as a trailer park. Since some of you guys know what Mosby's is, it's probably about as big as Mosby's, except it's better because it's got a rec room and all that. It's got a game room with like PlayStation 4s, Xbox Ones, Xbox 360s, all that. You don't really have to bring a game system here. They've got nice TVs. They've got great TVs here. It's not really a crappy place to be, with the rec center at least. I haven't been in the education or anything. I taped the other day. I did all right in reading and all that, and math was kind of crap. I wasn't told I was allowed to use the calculator. So I kind of, I guess. But back to the question. It's about the size of Mosby's, if you know what that is. Mosby's Point Trailer Park. The measurements I got from is 432 feet. I'm looking off camera because I wrote all this shit down trying to prepare beforehand. How close are the classes? Education's in the same building, so I'd say that's fairly close. The building's not very big. From what I got, they said that most of it's on, like, all the education's online. I don't know. They said something about the first 2 weeks you would be doing it in the education building, I guess. And you might be doing classes. I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll update you guys on that. The trades, I saw the trade center. I think the only one that isn't there because they go out in the woods and everything is urban forestry. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm kind of interested because they go, it helps you when you want to build a house or just like getting a deforesting job or something like that. I haven't really got all the job description and everything. I should probably look for that. It's not really all detailed in the handbook, which I've read like 3 times already. What does my room look like? Let's see. I'd rather show you guys than tell you. It's not much. It's just bunk beds and some closets and stuff. That's about the only time I could have done that because I'm not allowed to take pictures and record other people, which I can understand. Without their permission, at least. See. Yeah, of course I started my chores. That was another question that came up. Why wouldn't you start your chores? We don't really get like a ton of special privileges just because we came here. Like, we didn't know the first day, not my first half day because I got here at like 5 and the chores were already over with. But the next day we kind of just started it. I'm cleaning toilets for the next week, which I don't really care. That takes about 45 seconds each. So I'm not really all that worried. I'm not worried about any of it because it's not really hard. And you don't have to do a whole lot because everybody's pitching in and do their own thing. See, anything else I want to talk about? Yeah, you guys get more questions and everything for me so I can actually do videos every day like I want to. But if not, it'll be like a video or two every week or if something important comes up, I'll make a video to tell you guys about it. Oh, and if you don't have your high school diploma or anything, this is just like a motivational rant now, I guess. We're going to turn it into that. If you don't have your high school diploma or anything, from what I've got so far, this place, I'm not saying to go to this place, but this is the only Job Corps center I've been to. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to base it off this one. Like everyone's like this one. I doubt it, but I'm just going to act like that. Every day, it's a good center. I'd say all the other ones are good centers too. Some are in like more urban areas and stuff. So if you want somewhere, if you can come here from anywhere, or you can go to any place. I wasn't told that, or I would have went out of state to like Hawaii or something because that's a thing. And that's pretty cool. But it's good. The first 2 weeks here, I've noticed so far they're boring. That's pretty much the gist of it. I told you guys yesterday, we went to Fort Knox for the swim test. That was pretty cool. That was the first time I went to Fort Knox. We didn't go for like a big tour or anything, but I got to see the residential areas, and I met somebody they went to the rally on Wall Street. Yeah, they went to the rally on Wall Street, and they did Occupy Wall Street. That was pretty cool. I got to hear some of the stories that he had done. I'll have to ask Kenneth later what his name was so I can update anyone like Eddie or Aaron or Chris that would actually care about that and maybe get to talk to him on Facebook or something. Because his stories are really good, and like, what else did we do that day? Didn't do anything that day. The bus ride there was probably the worst part about it. It's about an hour and 30 minutes there and then an hour and 30 minutes back, so it's about 3 hours just sitting on a bus. My butt hurt so bad. I've never been so butt hurt in my life. I've been pretty butt hurt, and you guys know that. Let's see. See if I can get I forget what I did with all my papers. Right here. This video sucks thus far, but it's information. Whatever. They do like Job Corps. Sorry about that off camera stuff. I was getting my papers behind the binder. The Job Corps, they offer college. They offer like 2 years of college if you do well enough. Which, I mean, I guess it's not too hard because the high school test you have to take here only has math and reading in it. The GED test you take here, just like any other GED test, you have to do math, science, reading, English, social studies, one of the 2, 3, 4, combination of those things. They help you get your permit and your license too. You have to pay for your license. You don't have to pay for your permit. That's at least here. I don't know anywhere else, but that's at least here. It helps you. They have programs. I'm sure they have programs like this in all the Job Corps centers because it's kind of a cool thing that they do. It's not like a fun thing, I guess. If you're into it, it's a fun thing. Like they have leadership programs and student government associations and all that. What I'm gonna try to get into. I mean, you have to be like silver, like a silver card or a gold card right now. Right now I'm green. You see that? See if I can get a close up of that. That picture, you guys see that picture? That sucks. I was having a pretty bad day. I don't know if that's a little fuzzy, but that's my green card. I'm green card right now because I'm new. They'll bump me up to bronze, and then maybe 30 minutes I'll get my 30 minutes. Yeah, I wish. 30 days after I get my bronze card, I'll get my first evaluation to see if I can go up to silver. It's kind of hard to jump from bronze to gold. I've seen like Queenie. She's my mentor right now. I don't know her actual name. I just know she goes by Queenie. She's going from bronze to gold because she's vice president in the SGA association. She's pretty cool. She's not like Just because you're in the SGA Association doesn't mean you're all prim and proper. I guess you are, like you dress nice and everything, but everyone pretty much dresses the same. Tucked in polos, not khakis, jeans, boots. That's pretty much the gist of the dress code during work hours. Sorry, this is going to be a pause. See, I don't know. Oh, I was supposed to. Okay. I'll do that after this. Do that and turn it in. I don't know. I can't find it. I folded it up, put it somewhere. But I was pretty disappointed in my scores for the most part. I thought that I was studying with my grandpa for like a week. We planned to study with each other, but it didn't really work out as planned. But we were studying at the same time, I guess, and he was trying to help me out, and I was studying beforehand on Khan Academy. That's actually a pretty good site. You can't really get your high school diploma or GED through that program, but it offers everything that you would get from a high school. It's K through 12, so you can get anything between those grades, and you can keep going on if you wanted to. It offers a lot of like computer programming. I'm not gonna ramble on about that. Moving on from that, but I studied from that for a while. And I figured that I would have done better because I was on Algebra 2 and everything. And I've taken the tape test before. It's pretty much the same tape test you take for GED and all that for the adult education. But I guess that it's really not. I don't know. But I'm here to learn. And it's all an experience for me. And it's going to be good. This video was longer than I thought it was going to be. And that's pretty cool. I actually found something to talk about. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see how the next few days go, and hopefully that I'll be able to put videos up every day. I'll have something to talk about. But I covered a lot of subjects today. I thought about a few more things to talk about, but I'll save those for tomorrow. So I have some stuff to talk about tomorrow. I will talk about one more thing. There have been one of the restrictions here is you can't really go out in the woods because a lot of the people not even a lot of the people, everybody that goes out in the woods here because we're part of a national park, they get lost, and there have been deaths and everything because of that, and they've had to call rangers and helicopters and all that and get bloodhounds out there, and they had to look for them. There was a case where 3 people went out, and it became nighttime, and 2 people, they all sat down. One got tired of waiting, and then he wandered off a 200-foot cliff in the dark because he was walking in the dark. He didn't have a flashlight or anything. So I mean that's a really big thing. I have to see if I can really post these or not. I'm not really showing any people, or that's the big thing. I can't show people in my pictures and all that, so I try not to do that. I'm gonna post pictures of the center. I don't think I can really get up close and personal with the trades and all that because you're not allowed to have your phones out with the around the education buildings and everything. I've got most pictures of the campus and all that. I'll get around the basketball court and the football field and all that after tomorrow, not after tomorrow, during tomorrow maybe, if there's not people around there. I think that's about it. That was a pretty long pause. Kind of hate that part. It happened again. Well, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.